Sup everyone, this is Woken Roleplay here. Today I'm going to be talking about a lot of things that young people are going to regret or miss. So, from all of you that could see the title of this video, the first things that may pop up in your head is they'll, a lot of young people are going to miss their youth. They feel like they're going to miss out on something. They feel like they're going to miss out on sex, opportunities, validation, all these moments of wasting your time. And I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just talking from a truth and truthful brother pill, red pill perspective. I've been one of those young people. I feel like I was gonna miss out if I didn't go to the party. I felt like doing drugs was the way to fit in, to try to do things that I would never do just to get attention, just to make friends, just to keep friendships. Having friends now is like currency. You always gotta do something in order to keep up with it, but there's always a expiration date. There's always an expiration date with most friendships in the United States today. And as you can see here, I'm out right now in South Carolina. This is not my new home, but I live in a nice luxury apartment complex. This is the area. I don't want to give too much information, but this is where I'm living right now. And life has never been any better. And for people who are really motivated enough to want something like this, then you could have this too. You could live like this. You could live a nice life, peaceful. The quality of life exists, okay? It exists depending on where you want it to exist, depending on the state that you want to settle down in, the place or the country that you want to settle in. Any nice, beautiful place, okay? But the thing is that, and the reason why I brought this up is that most young people are too coddled up with their parents. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I left my mom's house when I was in my early 20s, and I've never looked back. And there's so much things, so much opportunities that happened to me. And it was not because of my friends. It was not because of validation. It was not because of clout and attention. It was not because of Instagram. None of that bullcrap. It's because I had faith and always will have faith in the Most High, God. God is the one that brought the life to me. He led me to be here. And I accepted that I'm a living sacrifice. And I'm living a beautiful life from His glory. Okay? I don't care if anyone would judge me for that. I don't care. I have my big faith in God because we're all being revealed about the truth each and every day. There's people who choose to ignore it and remain asleep. And there's people who chooses to actually wake up and face the reality, or they choose to wake up when it's too late. You do not be one of those people in that category where I know the truth, but I don't want to wake up yet. I don't want to face reality yet. This is what a lot of young people are afraid of. Reality. They're afraid of being young. No, not that. I take back what I said. They're afraid of not being able to stay young for the rest of their lives because all their youth revolves around the attention, the clout, the fame that they get, the 15 seconds of fame, validation. It's like drugs. And this is what happens to people that are lost and they don't know their true creator. They don't know their true purpose. Once you know your true purpose of being a living sacrifice, a lot of things does make more sense for people that wants to accept that or not, because Jesus was a living sacrifice. And the reason why I'm saying living sacrifice is that we all have a purpose to drive people at their best and to also have people come in our lives to teach us something, whether we like it or not. And we may even be used to teach others about the Most High. Because It's not about ourselves. It's not about our abilities to do something. It's about God. And at the end of the day, God gave us the abilities to do many things. We just have a free will of what we want to choose of what we want to choose to do with our lives, because He gave us that choice. Choice is one of the best blessings and things that God had given us. Just like how for hell was originally created for Lucifer and his angel. It was not created for us to suffer in. But how the way things are now, there has to be a split between good and evil. Okay, there was a split between the balance, if that's a good way to put it. Okay, and I don't mean to get off topic from the original topic of this video, but a lot of things that young people don't understand. It feels so good to be responsible of your own bills, your own actions, your own choices. Being an adult is one of the best things that ever happened to me. And I don't ever want to look back, because at the same time, most of the people who were some of my so-called friends, where are they now? They're no longer in my life. Like I said, all friendships has a expiration date, and for those friendships that last long throughout your lifetime, to the day you die, then okay. But how it is now, majority of people only wants people around them that could benefit them. I'm in my late 20s right now, 28 years old. I'm a few years away from being 30. And I witness this all the time. Every adult that I pass through, every adult that I talk to now, if I'm working with them, if they're my coworkers, they want nothing to do with me but, oh, uh, keep things professional. They want to keep things cordial. They don't want to talk much about anything, hanging out after work. Even at work, you still have your groupies and you still have the popular people and all of that. It's still the same thing, just like in high school, just like in college. But at the same time, we're not living for that, because in the end of the day, those same people is not going to help you out. Those same people that you thought had your back does not always have your back. And the truth of the matter speaking, you're going to have to look out for yourself as soon as you leave mommy and daddy. You're going to have to look out for yourself. God gave you the tools that you already have, that you were blessed with. We're just living in the real world. The real world does not care if you don't make it or not, or if you blame your friends because of your failures. No, you chose to be a prostitute, a stripper. You chose to be a drug dealer. No one told you to do that. You ever realize how all these popular kids, all these young people, the people on TikTok, why most of them are not happy? You ever wondered why? They did not find their true purpose, their true meaning of being here, the life that we have. We're living sacrifices. We're meant to spread the gospel, spread the word, the truth. The mark of the beast and the coronavirus and all these issues that's going on, it's real. It's real out here. But most people are too comfortable in their comfort zone that they don't even want to hear it. They'll just cut you off or want to switch topics. This is the reason why I just stick to myself now. If you genuinely want to be friends with me, then fine, we could genuinely be friends. But if you don't, then it's whatever. It's okay. At the same time, I became so productive with my time. I know the value and meaning of the time that I have. That's exactly why I just have my wife and my kids. And that's it. Those are only the main people that I have to worry about. And myself. A lot of young people are too selfish to understand that. The modern young people of today, a lot of them think like this. My nephews, probably even my niece, might think the exact same way. Selfish. I was like this. I was like a selfish person. I thought, well, it's all about me. I'm young. I'm going to miss out on something. I need to go get this girl's number. I had a good friend of mine who was in his early 20s, who always complained about girls. And he was staying in a dead-end job, living under the government. We were good friends. At least he made it from a shelter and a struggling and stuff to where he was at. But you're only stagnating and settling if you're gonna just sit your ass down. Sorry to curse, but if you're gonna sit your behind down and just complain all the time about the same situation, you never change anything about your life or yourself. You don't gotta worry about women. Women comes and go. The only one who matters is the one that's in your life forever. Your wife. The one you're married to. Most young people doesn't see it that way either. Most of them wants things now and their way. They want things their own way because they feel like the world owes them something. No one doesn't owe you nothing. This is the reality. You have to work for what you want. This is how life is. You have to work for what you want in life. Your friends and your colleagues are people that you thought that had your back. They're not gonna help you when reality comes in and hits. When reality hits you, you cannot cry or complain from your own failures that you chose to do. No one told you to hang out with the wrong crowd. No one told you to hang out tonight to hang out with the wrong people. No one told you to do that. I was one of those young people. Naive, stupid, think that I know it all. I got time. I'm gonna be 16 forever. No, I'm not. Yesterday it felt like I was 16. Now I'm 28 years old. 28. What makes you think I could get that time back? This is the only life that we all have. We only have one shot, one chance in life. This is the only chance that you have. You do not want to blow it up. People would rather not blow up or mess up one day of their life because of a moment, but for their whole life, they wouldn't care. They would just throw it away. There's the young people who's even behind bars right now because of their friends or trying to be popular. Let that sink in. Is it worth it? Is it worth living your life of validation and trying to get attention, clout? It doesn't matter. You're not going to be young forever. You're going to grow old. And that is a beautiful thing, to live a long life, because that's how God intended it to be. To show people that His glory and His grace and the things that He created is through Him. Most people is not going to see that. A lot of modern young people has a fat head that they feel like you don't got to tell them nothing. And at the same time, it's sad. You want stuff like this? You got to do better. Face reality. Look at how the job market is. Do your research before you move at certain places. I moved out from New York, and that was one of the best decisions I ever did because I thought about my children, my wife, and myself. I want a better life, a better future. I don't want to be young forever, stuck on Instagram on my cell phone all the time and stagnating, complaining, and thinking validation and attention is gonna lift me up. It's gonna make me that money, that multi-million-dollar career, or that gig. You're not gonna make it like that. You're only gonna stagnate. You're gonna complain. You're gonna be lost. Remember my message, guys. This is Welcome Up Here. Peace out. Let me know what you think.